Did y'all know that the messenger can be flawed but still deliver a good message? I truly believe that God uses unorthodox people sometimes to do his best work. I truly believe that. I think sometimes we think that in order for the message has to align up with the messenger's behavior. And sometimes we get it misconstrued because when we find out that they're human and that they fall down and that they're not perfect like we want to see them, then we get upset with those people. And so, again, we have another person and on social media who is now apologizing because he had multiple affairs or inappropriate relationships with women while being a married man. Yeah, I'm talking about Mr. Dirk Jackson. I'm thinking out loud. So, if I were talking to Mr. Jackson, if he happens to see this video, I want to say, I do like the brother. I like his messages. I like, I follow him on Instagram and Facebook, and a lot of his stuff I've shared and I've agreed with. And then some stuff I don't. I just scroll my ass right on by, which some of you should try that. If you don't like it, instead of saying something derogatory or disrespectful, just scroll on by. Anyhow. And so now he's apologizing to everyone with his wife in a video saying that, he was inappropriate and that he's told his wife about all of his transgressions and that he's sorry to his followers for not being the man that he's portrayed himself to be, so to speak. Or, and I just feel like, okay, so now we see the brother being human. Just like I said in my last video about the Franklin family, you can be great in one area of your life and be deeply flawed in another. The two are not, the two do not have to coincide. They should, or we strive to be, but sometimes it doesn't align up that way. So what I'm saying is, just because he's fallen down doesn't mean all his messages were trash. Maybe that's what he wants to be. All right. And so give the brother the same grace, extend the same grace, because what I do know is, what's that saying? New levels, new devils. As you get to another level of your life, the devil is going to come for you. Everybody ain't praying for your success. Praying. Some people are praying, preying, for your demise. And they're sent to do their job. They're sent to do that because the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Now, through God's grace and mercy and protection, right? Sometimes he'll allow us to have a humbling moment. Sometimes he'll let us fall down to get back up so that we understand that it was him that brought us through. He gets all the glory and all of the credit because at our new levels, sometimes we forget about him and we get arrogant and very prideful. So God got to be like, let me knock it back down a little notch. Let me teach you a little lesson. And so right now, I just think it's Dirk Jackson's humbling moment. And hopefully he learns the lesson. I hope he comes out a better man for himself first and foremost, for his wife and for his children or child, because I don't know if he has more than one. But I hope that he becomes better, not bitter, right? And that is my prayer for the Jackson family. Now, I really want to say something to his wife. You do not have to stand by your husband through his multiple transgressions. Let me say that because I know some folks going to come to me. They married. She's obligated. She took a vow. Yeah, but not to be a doormat. Not to be someone who has to keep taking that emotional abuse. If you decide that you want better, because see, when someone does something repeatedly, that's their behavior and speaks a lot about their character. Sometimes that's who they are. And so just because she's his wife doesn't mean that he has a right to expect her to stand beside him through this. She doesn't have to. You don't have to be a doormat for anybody. And I'm not saying that she is. I'm not calling a woman a doormat. I've been married. I was married for 19 years. My ex-husband kept acting like a single man. Therefore, I made him a single man. So all I'm saying is that she doesn't owe that to him. Not multiple times. Not multiple times. Because after one time, you know what you did was wrong. If you keep doing it, it's your behavior, and that's who you are. And so I just want to say to her that you can love your husband, but you can't fix him. You can't love him enough that he treats you better, that he does better. Sometimes you got to set them suckers free, because that'll be another humbling moment for him. But anywho, I don't condone divorce, only if it's necessary. I believe in black love. I believe in marriage, and I'm saying black love specifically because I'm a black woman. I believe in that marriage, a good marriage, brings out a healthy family, a healthy children. And when it's destroyed, the children are affected too. So I am a proponent for marriage, but a healthy marriage. And so I just wanted to put that out there for my sister that, you don't have to. You don't have to, and don't you let nobody make you think you have to. That's a Jesus job to fix him, not yours. All right? It's your girl D, and I'm thinking out loud.